StAIR-Ready helps organizations answer a simple question first. Where do we start? It prevents AI projects from failing early by addressing the issues that derail most projects before technology is even involved. Hi, I'm George Fountain. I spent over 25 years delivering IT solutions, and in recent years, my work has focused on helping organizations approach AI with clarity, discipline, responsibility, and realism. AI projects fail at a much higher rate than traditional software projects. This higher failure rate isn't about the technology. It's what happens when teams skip phase zero, which is a critical step that's needed to bring clarity to the real problem. It also helps assess the organization's current readiness to be successful long-term with AI. And lastly, if it makes sense to move forward or to pause to prevent a costly mistake. StAIR-Ready looks at the core areas that determine real AI readiness: strategy, data, people, technology, and governance, to give a clear picture before any AI work begins. Because without a phase zero, AI becomes just pure effort with no traction. Teams push hard, but nothing moves forward. If you're wondering where to begin, you can start at wheredoistartai.com with a 7-question assessment. I'll now give you a short walkthrough of the assessment. This is our home page where you can find additional information about us and start the assessment. The first screen of the assessment is just about setting a little context. It's not a technical audit, and it's definitely not asking you to choose tools or vendors. You fill in some basic information and select your industry from the drop-down menu where there are 3 choices: a startup, general business, which could be public or private, or a nonprofit. I'm choosing general business and will move to the next step. The assessment is deliberately short, just 7 questions, and I'm showing just a few here. The only required input is the problem that you're trying to solve. If you need help to articulate it, I've built in an optional AI assistant. The remaining questions are not required, but meaningful. They help surface readiness gaps and common friction points that often slow down teams or derail projects altogether. When you get finished, you select Get the Results, and the system evaluates whether your challenge can be addressed with simple automation or whether it truly requires an AI-driven approach. When you finish, you receive a concise readiness snapshot showing where your organization stands today. It highlights what's in place, where gaps exist, and what may be slowing down progress. And it's based solely on the responses that you provided. This view intentionally is very high level. It clarifies where you are, but not yet on how to move forward safely. For teams that want greater clarity before moving forward, the full assessment produces a structured decision-grade readiness report. It prioritizes next steps, highlights risk to manage, and outlines practical actions to take. The detailed report is 5 to 7 pages. It's reviewed by a team of certified AI project managers and other AI experts, and is delivered to you within 24 to 48 hours. You can view an example report to understand the depth and the format before deciding to proceed with a modest investment, which we have made attainable for everybody. This detailed report lays out priorities, it highlights your risk to be aware of, and suggests practical next steps. For this walkthrough, I'll stop here. In closing, StAIR-Ready helps leaders avoid costly mistakes before timelines, budgets, and credibility are at risk. This is phase zero, a brief pause to get clear before committing. The free assessment shows where you stand today, but stops short of prescribing next steps. If you continue with the paid assessment, which goes much deeper, asking additional questions and turning this snapshot into a structured readiness report with clear priorities, risk, and next steps. Thank you for the investment of your time. Feel free to contact us or take the assessment at wheredoistartai.com. You can click on our QR code, which is in the upper right-hand corner. We look forward to working with you.